Can you scratch with just the iPad? And the answer is yes. If you're good at scratching on a controller, it's pretty much the same concept. If you have the rhythm and the muscle memory down, then you'll be able to translate what you can do on a controller on the iPad. With DJ Pro in classic mode, they do have a really good emulated record deck. These are nice big jog wheels, and out of any jog wheel that I've used on other iPad software, these ones are the most responsive, and if you actually have the rhythm down and you follow the beat, you'll be able to scratch decently if you're good at scratching. Next is sliders. Sliders work really well on the iPad. So if I open up our EQ slider, these sliders work really good, and it's actually in my mind, it's easier to control the EQs with sliders instead of knobs. And I actually own the one of the only controllers that has these sliders as the EQs instead of knobs. And I thought it was a cool idea, and I hope that more controllers come out with it. But that being said, the controls that are really frustrating are going to be the knobs. So you could do a Nero Mix EQ here, or you could do a regular equalizer. So these knobs are in my opinion some of the hardest things to use if you're just using the iPad. So you could do it, but it's kind of weird because you have to grab it, and then you could use any part of the screen to control it, and then sometimes your finger slips and you do the wrong one, which is bad. The cool thing is, if you double tap it, then they go right back to the middle, so it's an easy way to go back to the middle. Controllers and CDJs and mixers, they have a little tab there so you can tell when you're in the middle, so it's kind of equivalent with the double tap. Speaking of that, there are some good kind of shortcuts that are touchscreen only. Number one is with the crossfader. So right now, the crossfader is on deck 1 over here. But what you can do is you could tap the middle, and then it'll play both tracks. And then as soon as you let go, it'll cut it back. Kind of equivalent to moving the crossfader like this, like you'd be used to. So you could do chirp scratches and other scratches like that, or do DJ tricks where you cut and cut out. And another knob are these little gain controls that are kind of hard to use on just the iPad. You can do anything that you could do on a controller with just the iPad with DJ Pro. So if we go in the Pro mode, here you can access most of the features at the same time.